Hi, Papa Ché here, and I want to talk to the leaders and pastors of Harvest International Ministry. As you know, HIM started in 1996 as an apostolic network to cover churches and ministries around the world. And by God's grace, we're now in 70 nations. But what you may not know, we have around 150 churches and ministries in California. Well, on February, after the election loss, I was on a Zoom conference call with some other pastors and really apostles from different streams and just talking about where we go from here after the loss. And I felt like the Lord downloaded an apostolic strategy that birthed what's now called Revive California. Revive California is an apostolic initiative encompassing many different streams, not just Harvest International Ministry, one of many streams. In fact, what happened was that the Lord told me to invite 12 apostles, not just on the church mountain, but the business mountain, education mountain, and the government mountain. So, for example, Shannon Grove was invited from the government mountain. We have John Jackson, who's the president of William Jessup University. He was on the education mountain, and he was invited. And these major leaders, around a dozen of them, made a covenant to see revival and reformation take place in California that goes beyond our local networks. And so I feel that this is an answer to John 17's prayer that we would be one, that the world might believe that you sent God's Son. And so as we're coming together, it's interesting, instead of just pastors, these are apostles on different mountains come together, very unique in my 48 years of being a believer and 42 years of being a pastor. And so I want to encourage you as HI members, be involved with Revive California. You don't have to pay anything you just go online and you sign up as a member to pray, to also engage your church in the 5 pillars that we have come up with for Revive California. The pillars are to have a house of prayer in every local church, praying for revival for our nation and for our state. Number 2, it's leadership development, that we want to host conferences in conjunction with Harvest International Ministry conferences to really equip you and to activate you into your destiny and leadership call. Thirdly, we want to evangelize. And so we're doing some major initiatives with Mario Murillo, with Let Us Worship, Sean Foyt, Jay Koopman, to really activate your local church in evangelism, and we want you to be involved as a Revive California member. Number 4, we want to plant 1 million ekklesias. This is a word I received from Ed Savosa at a global summit, and I want to encourage you to empower your people to start small groups, whether it's a cell group meeting at Starbucks or whether it's a life group meeting in your home, but we want to empower people to prepare the net for the harvest. Lastly, what we want to do is reformation. And when we mean by reformation, we want to reform the government mountain. And we want to get all the church members registered to vote, but to vote biblically and vote pro-life. And one of the things we're encouraging also in the churches that represents Revive California, we're saying if you could support a full-time pastor, how about supporting someone to run for local office? Maybe a school board, or maybe city council, maybe state assembly, or even if you feel called to run for U.S. Congress. In fact, we have 2 HIM pastors now running for U.S. Congress in the 2022 election. But we want to support them, and that's why Revive California is now being registered as a 501c4, not a 501c3, but a 501c4, so that we can give funds that come into Revive California to conservative Christian candidates who are running for office. That's why we do have a donate page, because we want to be a source of financial support for those who are running for office in the days ahead. So we encourage you to be involved. It costs you nothing, but pray about giving a donation to Revive California. And I promise you, the board members are on that website. They're tremendous men and women of integrity, and we will disseminate the funds to conservative Christian candidates who are running for office in perpetuity in the days ahead. God bless you as you're involved with Revive California, and we'll see you at the next Global Summit for Harvest International Ministry.